All right. So, round 2? I was still just as confused the following day, but since there are club activities during the day, there's nothing else to do but to go regardless. Okay, club first, then round 2. Oh, hello. How you doing? Oh, and of course, now of all time, she was the very first person I met up with. Morning, Riri.
Hi. Ohayou gozaimasu, Yuu-kun.
How's the weather? I couldn't figure out the right time to speak. Oh, help. Help me, little sis. I need assistance. Oh, my bad. It's pushed me on the back and I stumbled my way into the club room. Hello. I had too much momentum and practically nuzzled up to Riri. The scent of her hair wafted lightly in the air. Sorry. I jumped back in a huge rush. No, you're good. It's okay. I understand. Take all the time you need. Riri scrunched up, effectively hugging herself. Yeah, fair. She wouldn't want me to touch her after what happened yesterday. But to ask me to come to her place to make up for it. Meeting after our club meeting, right? But why? Especially given how she reacted yesterday. Thinking it through made it harder and harder for me to tell her how to interact with Riri. No reason. Oh, nothing. Alright, cool. Freaking Hibiki. Yeah. By the way, what are we doing today? Ooh, nice. We're playing the good old Smash Bros. Oh, we haven't done that in a while. Did we get straight into a match then? I will destroy all of you. Don't worry about it. Well, everything should be alright on that front. It's okay, right? I'm sorry if it's not. No, Kiko, shush. Anyway, fighting games. Come on, let's play. Only got so much time. Pop. Flipinator. Flipinator. Riri kept her distance from me for the full duration of the club meeting. No, I guess I'm the one who was keeping my distance from her. But still. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. I think I gotta go somewhere first. Actually. Don't worry, I remember. Hey. Yeah, I know. Let's go together. So there you have it, Ritsu. Sorry, but... No, not sour. It's just really awkward. Oh, you know? Riri. You had it all wrong? Whatever the case, Riri and I left school together. I'd assume we're heading to your place? Sure. That was about all the conversation we had along the way. From there, at least on my end, I had no idea what to talk about. As for Riri, she just kept speed walking along with a troubled look on her face. She had struck a wider stride than usual and was more in a rush. Although her behavior made me feel oddly restless, I followed after her all the same. Thank you. Thanks for having me. I was led into Riri's room. and I couldn't even begin to imagine what was in store for me here.
とりあえず座ってください。
As you wish. I wound up speaking politely for whatever reason. Probably because of the tension. Of that, I took a seat on the cushion. Once I did, Riri sat in a Caesar position across from me. Huh? Why are you sitting like that?
それはお詫びしなきゃいけないからです。
Apologize?
その
Okay, you don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize, I understand. Okay. With that, Riri blushed all the way to her ears and...
昨日は本当に申し訳ありませんでした。
Oh, Riri. She quickly bowed her head. Enough for her long hair to flutter around in an exaggerated fashion. No, I'm the one who should be saying that to you. May I ask a question? Why did you...
その前に確認させてください。ゆうくん、昨日はその
Yeah.
私と
Yes,
エッチなことをするつもりだったんですよね。
It kind of felt like I've been put into an awkward position when she asked me that outright. Yes, I'm sorry. All I could do was to be honest, admit it, and apologize. When I did, Riri practically sprung up and...
謝らないでください。むしろ当然だと思います。私たちちゃんと段階踏んできましたし、そうなったら男の人なら当然それを意識するのも。ましてやそこで私がああしてやってきたなら、家族のいない二人っきりの状態なら。
You sympathized with me that much. Then, yesterday, why...
ゆうくんに押し倒されて初めて分かったんです。考えが至らなくてごめんなさい。まさかゆうくんに求めてもらえるなんて思ってなくて。
Why not? I mean, I never specifically told you beforehand either. Then, Riri, do you think it's still too soon?
いえ、そんなことはありません。私も意識はしてました。このままなら近いうちに私たちって。
Then...
でもそれがまさか昨日とは思ってなくて。だから下着はとっておきのじゃなくて。
I see. Is that the real reason you ran away? Underwear?
はい、
Wait, is
ゆ
that...
うくんに喜んでもらえるような
I was kidding.
ものでは。
I was kidding. Is that really the reason? Okay. Well...
だから拒んでしまいました。ごめんなさい。
I see. Alright, well, noted. That was her reason? Hey, at least she wants us to be able to, see her best underwear, Understand? Respect it. Though it isn't like she rejected me personally. That was kind of a relief. I see. It's because she wasn't wearing her lucky panties. I didn't care about that, but yeah, I bet it was important to girls. About the time that idea crossed my mind.
でも今日は大丈夫です。
These are lucky panties? Riri whispered quietly. Huh? Does that mean? I see. Riri hung her head and blushed bright red from the neck up. Her heart thundered violently in my chest, almost to the point where I could hear it in my ears. Today was alright. Which meant today, she's wearing underwear she's okay with letting me see. No, that wasn't it. She invited me to her place with the intention of doing those sorts of things with me.
ですね。
mm-hmm.
今日は両親帰ってこないので。
I see. I could tell she had mustered up all of her courage to say that out loud. Now that she had, Riri was left speechless. She just hung her head in silence. She stood in place like she was waiting for something. Riri? She had fully braced herself. All these preparations were surely because she was waiting for me, knowing that there's only one thing for me to do. Riri. I pushed Riri down onto the bed, gently unlike yesterday, with consideration for her feelings.
Yuka.
Thank you, Riri.
私こそです。昨日あんな風にしてしまった私をそれでも求めてくれて。
Of course I want you. I love you, Riri. That much is a given. I pulled her into a tight embrace and gave her a gentle, chaste kiss. Riri clung to me, lips and all, and coiled her arms around me. The sensation made my mind go numb. My entire body was on fire, and I could tell Riri felt the same. So, when her lips parted, I told her, I'm gonna do it, okay, Riri?
Hi.
Her eyes glistened, and she gave me a tiny nod. I was so elated, and nearly felt dizzy. In the midst of it all, Riri shared that earnest whisper.
いえ、私からもさせてください。
Huh?
昨日のお詫びじゃないですけど、ただしてもらうだけじゃ申し訳がないです。
Riri.
それを抜きにしても一緒にしたいです。してもらうだけじゃなくて、
I see.
手をつなぐのと同じように。
The feelings sunk deeply into me. Those were most definitely the feelings I'd accumulated up until this moment. But I nodded without hesitation. And knowing Riri felt that way about me only made me love her even more. Yeah, understood. Well then, let's do it together, Riri. Together, each of us.
はい、ゆうか。愛し合いたいです。
Riri. We shared another kiss. And next time we began to show our love for each other. Oh. Alright, I'll see. Well, I'll be back. You know, after we share our love. Alright, so yeah, you know, we did the good old Rule 69, you know how it is, and yep, then we splooged, and then we wanted to, you know, be face to face, so we had to change positions. Then we did the good old banana donut tango, and yep, we splooged some more. And then we made sure to promise to do it tons and tons of more times. And now we're here. Like so, our dizzying exchange of love is over. Are you naked? Yeah. Yep. Okay, wait, hold on a minute. Okay, we continue to lay together. It's zooming. I'm waiting for it to finish zooming. We continue to lay together, just as we were. We were still caked in sweat and fluids. I lay down with my head on Riri's thighs. She peeked back at my face and interlaced our fingers with mine. Or her fingers. It was something I had absolutely wanted to do with Riri. To me, this was the form we took after a moment of happiness.
しちゃいましたね。
Can I need to think about if you guys can still see this or not. Oh, we can't really. No, there's a bit of. Can I? I don't know if I can work this night. Riri said we did it, didn't we? Riri oh no, I can't. Riri whispered that with a spellbound smile. We sure did. I looked up at her and whispered back.
すごかったです。
Riri says that was incredible. Indeed it was.
まだつながってるみたいです。
Riri says it is like we are still connected. Same for me.
しかもこんな
She says also, I feel this.
嬉しいの止まりません。幸せで
Unending
止ま
happiness.
りません。
My bad, sorry. I thought you were done. She says, unending happiness, tremendous bliss. You want to give me a lap pillow that badly?
はい。
Nice.
昔から夢見てました。
She says, yes. I have dreamed of it for ages. Dang, you dreamed about giving me a lap pillow?
好きな人ができたら膝枕をしてあげたい。
I mean, the lap pillow's all pretty great, so you know. Riri says, if I ever found someone I love, I wanted to give them a lap pillow. Huh, so that's why you suggested it.
はい。また一つ、ゆうくんに叶えてもらっちゃいました。
She says,
積年の夢。
sorry again. She says, yes, Yukon. You made another one of my long-standing dreams come true.
それがまさか裸でになるとは
I'll
思
smile.
ってませんでしたけど。
I'll smile right there. It was really funny to me. Riri says, although I never imagined it would be while we were naked. Yeah, me either. We were both drenched in sweat after all.
あんなに激しく愛し合ったんですもん。汗だってかきますよ。
She says, we made such passionate love. Anyone would work up a sweat. You're not in pain, right?
こうさせてもらってたら、そんなの吹っ飛んじゃいますよ。
Riri said, after everything we've done, the pain has completely disappeared. I see. That's good then.
ゆうくんは
Darn it, game.
また大きくなってますけど。
Riri says, Yukon, you are getting bigger again, though. Sorry. When I looked it up, it just kind of happens for guys. I blame your big boobs, so.
もう一度しますか？
Are we? We're not too tired yet? Riri says, are we gonna do it again? No, I don't want to push you any more than I already have, so I'll hold off. We'll do it another time once you're healed, okay?
ありがとうございます。ゆうくん、
She said, thank you so much, Yukon.
大好きです。
And she said, I love you. I feel the same. All the more reason.
はい、わかります。感じます。
Riri says, yes, I understand and sense
だ
it.
から幸せでたまりません。
And then she said, and that is why I cannot contain my happiness. Squish, squish, squish. Hey, don't push your boobs in my face.
我慢してくださるんでしょ？
You said, aren't you gonna control yourself for me?
だからしちゃいます。ゆうくん好きですって。
Okay. But I ain't doing it. Riri says, so I'm gonna do it, Yukon. To say I love you. I'm happy too, but...
私の胸好きなんですもんね、ゆうくん。
Riri says, you do love my chest, don't you, Yukon?
いっぱい触ってくれましたもんね。
And then she says, you still need to touch it a lot. Well, yeah.
すっごく安心したんですよ。
That was such a huge relief, she said.
大きくなってよかったって、気に入ってもらえてよかったって。
Riri, you're making this more work for me. Then Riri says, I couldn't help but think, I really am glad they turned out big. I'm happy you took a liking to them. Don't crush my face with them just because of that. I laughed and twisted my face around to get away from her. She playfully pushed her chest into my face. Naturally, we were only able to do this because Riri had such an ample chest. Speaking as a boyfriend, it was absolutely irresistible. I hoped I could touch them more going forward. I mean, we've still got a few more H scenes, so with that thought in my mind, I shifted my gaze and... I suddenly noticed something. The box set on the table. A beautifully wrapped box that seemed out of place there on a bedside table. Riri, what's that box over there? I got curious, so I asked.
あれは
She said, that is... Once I did, a troubled yet bashful smile rose to Riri's face.
本当はゆうくんに食べてもらうはずだったものです。
Oh, you made us a lunchbox? Riri says this was actually something I should have... She says this was actually something I should have given you to eat. Huh?
バレンタインチョコだったんです。
Oh, nice.
ゆうくん、
Oh, sorry, she said...
遠野くんに送りたかったんですけど、
She said,
勇気が出なくて。
She said Valentine's chocolate is what it is. And then she says, I wanted to give it to you, Yukon. Tono-kun, but wasn't brave enough.
でも受け取って欲しかったって未練がましく枕元に置きっぱなしにしちゃってて。
Riri says, but I wanted you to take it so much. Then regretfully, it wound up left on my table. Well, that's what happened. I was sure it'd be meaningless, even if I were to hypothetically tell her. I would have happily accepted if you had given it to me. Mostly that did make me happy, though. That means Riri liked me that far back, yeah.
でも もうようやく処分できそうです。
Then she says, but now, I think I'll finally be able to deal with it. Huh? I looked up across the bulges of her chest to see Riri shyly smile.
チョコ以上のもの受け取ってもらいましたから。
Then she said, because I've gotten to take something more important than chocolate. Does that mean? Yes, her virginity.
はい。私の初めて。
Yeah. Yeah, Riri said yes, my first time, my virginity. I got choked up to an almost dizzying degree.
すっごく大事に熱っぽく受け取ってもらっちゃいました。
Riri says you so preciously, passionately accepted it from me. I'll treasure it always. I whispered, pledging that to her. I met her gaze head on. I love you, Riri.
そんなこと言ってもらえたらキスしたくなっちゃいます。
Riri says, hearing you say that only makes me want to kiss you more. Let's do it. Lots.
チョコに負けないくらい甘くですよね。
Riri says, sweet enough that the chocolate won't even compare, right?
大好きです、ユウ君。
And then she says, I love you so much, Yukun. Riri. That was how we became joined together once more. We had each shared our first time with the other. We came to love each other more than ever before. And that was why I would look forward to what tomorrow onward would bring all over again. I just knew that an even more colorful you with Riri was waiting for us.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
Oh, that's gonna be a lot of work. The next day, during our club meeting, Riri grimaced unexpectedly.
どうかした鹿島さん。いえ、大丈夫です。
Are you sure?
ひょっとして急にあれ始まっちゃったとか？
What's you know what? What are you talking about?
いえいえ、そういうのではなくて、ちょっと。
I knew what it was, and I was probably the only one in the world who knew. Riri, sit over here.
はい。
Ah.
ありがとうございます。
I beckoned her over, and Riri docilely sat down in the next seat beside me. Sorry. She scowled slightly even then. Does it hurt when you sit too? I whispered quietly into her ear so nobody else would hear. When I did, her earlobe flushed bright red.
はい。ごめんなさい、少し。
I see. I'm sorry again for this. All I could do was apologize. She had been fine during and immediately after, but she must have gotten sore later on. That made sense. She had bled so much, there was actually no way she wouldn't be hurt. I felt guilty for it, as I had experienced nothing but pure, unadulterated pleasure. But Riri
そんな、謝らないでください。
gave that somewhat assertive response in a low voice.
望んであなたに捧げたんですから。この痛みだって嬉しいものなんですよ。
So she said and nuzzled up to me a little.
あなたに初めてを捧げた証拠なんですから。
This felt different from before. It was like some invisible wall had been erected between us as we had joined together. In spite of my embarrassment. It makes me happy to hear you say that, but the fact of the matter is that I've hurt you.
だったら。
Riri suddenly broke out into a wide smile. Then at the same moment, I felt my hand softly wrapped in warmth. I had learned this immeasurable sensation during our first date. It was the feeling of Riri's hand. Yes, she was holding my hand under the desk, almost securely so that nobody else would see.
こうしていてもらえますか？
Then Riri gave me a spellbound smile. Does it hurt less when we hold hands?
わかりませんけど、あなたと触れ合っていたいんです。
Alright, that's fine then.
その昨日の夜と同じように。
That sent shivers down my spine. The words and expression had sparked that sort of reaction. Made me think all over again. Ah, we definitely had sex. Sure, I get it. Let's stay like this all day today. All I could do was reciprocate with a smile. It was like she was telling me to take responsibility as a man who had taken her virginity. I won't let go even if someone spots us. Riri squeezed back tightly. There was more and more heat behind the joined palms. Riri sighed as if to relinquish some of that heat. Well, that's good. I'm glad it helps you. Rispa left me at a loss for words, especially when it was paired with that adorable look on her face. Riri really was an incredibly beautiful woman. I wanted to treasure her. I wanted to hold her dear forever. Which is why I squeezed her hand back and put love into it. She smiled happily in return. My heart felt warm and I adored her more with each passing second. So... Shit, she saw! Darn it, Hibiki! It's fine, we have that kind of relationship. Hibiki interjected, but I was able to issue my own frank remark. I was proud to say that out loud. And that feeling held even more true when Riri's lips curled into a bright, blissful smile beside me. On our way home, once the club meeting ended, Riri went out of her way to initiate physical contact. She was curling latched onto my arm, practically jamming her breast into me. Summer's awfully eager to cling to me today. No, I'm good. Definitely does make me sweat, but that's fine as long as it doesn't bother you. You like our sweat, huh? I'll see you, nice. Then I'd like you to cuddle up to me too. You can lean in closer. It gave me butterflies. Of course, it made me very happy. Ah, sorry, burp, excuse me. I knew perfectly well that it would keep on delighting Riri too. What's more, touching like this brought me back to what we had done the night before. My girlfriend is so cute, such an outstanding figure, and I had sex with her. There's no way I could possibly be in a bad mood when that randomly popped into my head. In fact, I'd say it put me in a great mood. It very much felt like youth, the power of youth. Right now, I say we're enjoying our youth to the fullest. When she heard my reply, Riri hugged onto my arm even harder and pressed her chest against me. You're pressing your chest into me about as hard as you can. That's alright with you? Well, you can do whatever you want. In that case, you can clean me as much as you want. Riri, wasn't she just a little too irresistible? There are limits to how adorable she could be. What? Oh. I got confused for a minute. I forgot about, yeah, the walkway lights too. I was thinking street lights. Or like traffic lights, I mean. Riri added me for nuzzling her warm, soft cheek against me. That gave me an unbearable tingle. Riri. I quickly pulled her in close, careful that nobody would see, and gave her a kiss. It's your fault for being so cute. Well, yeah. Enough I couldn't stop myself from kissing you. Dang, girl! I'll see. Probably tonight. I could help but sputter a random question. Yeah, same. Don't answer that out on the street. Later, okay?
往来でいきなりキスしてくれた人に言われたくないです。
Okay, those are two different things. Okay, yours is way more lewd. I mean, that is exactly what happened, but yours is lewder. That was when the light just so happened to turn green. You resumed walking. Of course, if a storm pressed up against me.
それで、ゆうくん。
So you're gonna answer my question? Freaking Riri. I wasn't planning on doing it again, at least not right now. Oh no.
もう飽きちゃったんですか？私の体。
It's not that. Of course not. To be honest, you're turning me on like crazy right now.
ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。
Thank you very much.
でも、だったらどうして？
I said something similar to this yesterday, but I want to hold off while you're still in pain. The only time I want you to be in any pain is during your first time.
ゆうくん。
She surprised me with a kiss on the cheek while we were talking. Riri?
さっきのゆうくんと同じです。好きすぎてたまらなくなっちゃったんです。
I see. Knowing that, I really couldn't say anything. To be honest, I was positively over the moon.
わかりました。じゃあ、痛みがなくなったら伝えますね。
Yeah, I'm counting on it.
そうしたら、したくなったらいつでも言ってください。
I will.
それが彼女の務めだと思いますから。
I could feel enthusiasm radiating from every touch. I was sure that was the heat of her desire. In other words, the temperature of her love. The temperature of love. And I put this own idea in my head, but I thought to myself, that's such a youthful term. 69 degrees.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
The following day, we didn't have a club meeting today. May as well relax and squeeze in a few extra Z's. Is Riri gonna come to our house? Then just as I was dozing off in my futon.
おはようございます。ゆうくん。
I knew it! Good morning. That sudden whisper, imperative to softness that touched my cheek, made me spring straight up. Hello.
元気ですね、ゆうくん。
I'm gonna guess the pain's all gone now, huh? Riri was smiling sweetly there beside my pillow. Oh dang, you're in my bed? Did Riri give me that good morning kiss? Oh wow, I was happy. Grinning even. But, why are you here, Riri?
りっちゃんにあげてもらったんです。
Thanks, Ritsu. Oh, I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. But why so early? I checked the clock, and while I couldn't really call it morning anymore, it was still early in the AM. It felt awfully early to visit someone else's place. So I wondered when Riri pumped a fist.
今日、部活がお休みじゃないですか。
That we do? Huh? Yeah. That's why I was catching up on some sleep.
だから私は今日、ゆうくんのお家の家事を手伝おうと思って。
Oh, sweet. Be my guest. Huh?
まあ、嫁入りの予行練習じゃないですけど。それはさすがに言い過ぎですね。
No, you're
恥ず
good.
かしい。
You're good.
とにかくそういうわけで家事をやらせてもらいたくて来たんです。りっちゃんにはもう話をつけてあります。一日お世話させてもらえますか、ゆうくん。
Riri doing our housework all day, even though it wasn't a dry run from marriage. What do you mean? Isn't that too blissful?
そうですよね。そうですよね。
I was mostly talking to myself when Riri answered and leaned forward to me.
やらせてもらえたら私もすっごく幸せだなって。
Yeah, it's absolute bliss just to imagine it.
よかった。じゃあ了承いただけますか？
Yeah, it's fine. Thanks for all your help today. I gave her a big nod. Then,
もう
I lifted my head. Riri looked dissatisfied for some reason. Huh?
了承ください。
I mean, I just said thank you.
うん、
That face. It was belated of me, but I figured it out. But I figured it out when I saw the look on her eyes. I get it. I had to do this the right way.
Hi.
All right, Riri, come here.
Hi.
Her eyes sparkled and she bounced over in front of me. Then she shut her eyes and raised her chin.
お願いします、ゆうくん。
You grabbed onto Riri's shoulders. Thank you for being here today, Riri. You kiss. With happiness from the bottom of her heart, Riri puckered her lips and accepted my kiss.
了承、確かにいただきました。
You've gotten awfully daring recently. As shy and embarrassed as I was, I couldn't help but smile wryly at her. There's no real surprise that Riri also smiled somewhat dryly from embarrassment, but...
もう私知ってますもん。もっとすごいこと。
And we learned a lot from you too. Because we're both each other's masters, so it's equal.
教えてもらいましたから。もう好きあらばキスだって求めちゃうんです。
This is a result of every one of those experiences, then.
今日もそうなるといいなって。
Yeah, it was the same for me. So, I hope we have a great time together, Riri.
はい。
We stared into each other's eyes, smiled happily, and flushed bright red. We've really gotten started, and the day was already shaping up to be great.
お熱いことで。
Why are you in my room? Thought you were here. We jumped up to our feet. Was we watching that whole time?
二人のラブラブしてるところ久々に見たけど、前よりさらにラブラブになってるね。当たり前かもだけど。
Why are you in my room?
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、りっちゃん。まさか見られてたなんてお恥ずかしいです。
Hey, don't spy on us. That's rude.
ドア開けっぱなしだったし。
Oh, fuck.
あと、鹿島先輩と兄のご飯はどうしようって相談したかったし。
You got waffles?
そうでした。ブランチにしちゃうかどうかって。好きだらけですね、鹿島先輩。ひょっとして私に見せつけたかったんですか？そんなことはありません。ただ私はりっちゃんのことがすっかり頭から飛んでしまってて。
Mitsu, don't tease Riri too much.
あれ、前兄は結構早く立ち直ったんだね。
Yes, I did. I mean, Riri getting this flustered has the opposite effect on me.
あれごめんなさい、鹿島先輩。ちょっとからかっちゃった。今日はそういう日ですもんね。私のことは気にせずに思う存分イチャイチャしてください。
Well, now it's hard to do that because you're in my room.
りっちゃん。
はい。Okay isn't the right thing to say here. Was my sense of reason going to last? Especially given how the situation was playing out. Well, I was grateful to have Ritsu around in that sense. There was little chance of me pushing Riri down and having my way for so long as my sister was around. Regardless, Riri was here to help out with the housework today.
まずはお洗濯ですよ。
Thank you, Riri. I did have something I wanted to say before that, though. Riri in an apron is absurdly adorable.
ほんと可愛いね、鹿島先輩。
Absolutely. Hey, don't read my mind.
そんなわかりやすい顔してた兄に言われてもな。
No, I thought you just thought that too. It's only natural for me to look so excited, though. Riri in an apron was top tier adorable. Speaking of how cute she was, Riri was heading into the washing machine in the washroom.
りっちゃん、ここのを洗濯して干せばいいんですよね。そんな感じです。かしこまりました。じゃあ早速。
What's going on? Suddenly, Riri picked up a very intimate piece of clothing. Oh, I see. To be frank, it was my underwear. Hold on a second. Riri, you don't have to do that. No touch, please. Like, but obscenely embarrassing. Even more than her seeing me naked. But, Riri.
ダメです。これは私がお洗濯させてもらうんです。ゆうくんのパンツ
You can see them later, okay? Come on, don't stare!
でも普段はりっちゃんに洗濯してもらってるんでしょ？
Yes.
それを将来の嫁である私にはさせてくれないなんて。
Because I'm embarrassed. What a fantastic counter argument. I couldn't object to that logic. Please and thank you.
はい。では早速。
Okay, why are you sniffing it? Hey, wait! It's against the rules to sniff them.
すいません。つい。
What do you mean, reflex? The fuck? Explain this.
私の大好きなゆうくんの匂いがするのかなって。
Okay. Of course they do. But, I mean, please stop sniffing my underwear. Seriously?
じゃあ、後でお洗濯したご褒美に匂いを嗅がせてくれますか？
If you do a really good job. If that's all you want.
だったら今は我慢します。それじゃあ洗剤をセットして。
The way Riri laid everything out in the open like that was a huge problem. As embarrassing as it is, it makes me happy to know she loves how I smell. Riri decided to do the vacuuming while the laundry machine was running. Probably a little late for me to ask, but would you like any help?
いえ、ゆうくんはそこで見ていてください。
Alright.
と言いますか、くつろいでいてください。
I'm not sure I can relax even if you told me to. All said and done, all I could do was watch and gaze at Riri in her adorable apron. Riri looked like she was in a great mood when she was vacuuming, but ordinarily, Ritsu would be the one doing all the vacuuming. Who knew seeing Riri do the chores would make my heart flutter like this? I was in my eyes met Riri's. Then for some reason, Riri switched off the vacuum. Huh? I questioned what she was up to when she set the vacuum cleaner aside and walked up to me. Is she hugging us? Squeeze. I wasn't sure why, but she gently hugged me. Oh, yep, nice.
どうしたんですか、ゆうくん。
Oh, I just wasn't expecting it. That's all. It felt great since I was sitting down, and it meant I got to bury my face into her chest. In spite of those thoughts, Riri smiled sweetly at me.
今はお掃除中ですから。ゆうくんの心の中もお掃除です。
Oh no, it's pretty dirty.
なんて。
You're really good at trying to disguise her bashfulness, but for me, oh, what's that? Too cute. That kind of hit me square in the heart. An embrace to cleanse your heart. How can only soothe and purify my heart if I believed in her intent behind it? In other words, it was only possible because I trusted that she loved me. Riri.
それも妻の務めですよ。なんて。
This ridiculous embarrassment was beyond adorable. Damn, what was this lovely life form?
いいお嫁さんになるね。確実に。
You said it. Hey, don't read my mind again.
だからそんな緩んだ顔で言われてもね。
You shush.
で、りっちゃん、今は私が旦那様と話してたところなんですよ。ごめんなさい。小獣とは引っ込んでますよ。
Oh, that's right. If Riri and I were to get married, that would make Ritsu her sister-in-law.
ありがとうございます。そういうわけで私、またお部屋のお掃除に行ってきますね。
Yeah. Although she had cleansed my heart, it was still pounding like crazy. The afternoon was close at hand by the time Riri finished cleaning and doing laundry.
お昼ご飯作りました。
Oh, thank you. Oh, what? You made this in between everything else?
そうですよ。
Dang.
お嬢様育ちなのにやってくれる。
Yeah, it's nice.
母からみっちり仕込まれましたので。
Dang, I see.
どこに嫁に出しても恥ずかしくないようにと。
I see.
恥ずかしい出来じゃないですよね。
No, you're just impressing everybody. No. It looks ridiculously delicious from what I can see.
まあ、問題は味だよね。私もご相伴に預かります。はい、どうぞ召し上がってください。
Thank you for the meal. Oh. Yeah, tasty. That's tasty, Riri. Two of us got all excited over it, but... But what? Riri's all smiles as she watched us eat. That's when I noticed that Riri's chopsticks weren't moving. In fact, she didn't even have a plate of her own in front of her. Want to take a break? Oh, well, you sure you're not gonna eat, Riri? Okay. Thank you, that's very sweet of you. Oh, you sure you're okay, Flat? I said as I shoveled a spoonful of food into my mouth. But I did, a smile practically overtook her face. It made me that much happier for it. I'm sure I'd make a good bride someday, not to mention a great mother. I quietly made that remark without giving it a second thought. I can even picture the sight of her happily watching her children eat like this in my head. A blush exploded across Riri's face. Yeah, you got a point. Sorry. Why not? Huh? Now I understood. It was practically sexual harassment coming from me, like I was saying, I want to knock you up. Well, we already had sex, it's fine. But Riri did say it made her happy. Damn, now I was blushing just as much as she was. Blushing. He was right, and had no room to argue the point. Why is it playing the funny music? Riri eventually relinquished her apron, but... Yes? Later on... What is it? Oh, thank you, I love tea. Oh, thank you. What the heck? That transition was amazing. If it's a tea, I haven't finished mine yet. She wanting to act like a wife now. Thank you. Yeah, seriously, thank you. Yes, Riri? What's up this time? I'll go right ahead. Alright, come here. We're not responding? Are we not responding to her anymore? Is he getting annoyed? Thank you, Riri. Okay, Riri, now come on now. Would you call her through or that she was opportunistic? Either way, she came to my room to take care of my every need. Dang. We've been trying to compete with Riri from the get-go, but I finally reached the point where she was forced to admit defeat. For now. Even so, I owe you a ton for everything you've done today. What can I even say? I'm really happy. It was a crazy day. So much so that I've been giddy as a schoolgirl since earlier today. You could say I was overwhelmed from the degree of Riri's affections, though I have been immersed in it. Riri really was going to be a wonderful wife someday. And I felt all the more real after everything that happened today. Of course she'll be a wonderful mother, too. A mother. Yeah, I did want to make Riri a mom. Sex was currently on hold, but I hope the second time comes sooner or later. It was only natural for my mind to wander.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
Thank you, Riri. What's that? Hello?
そろそろ海クラゲが出始める。
Let's see.
だから最後に言っておくしかないわ。今日は13時に海水浴場に集合。
Sora is sent for our group line chat. Oh my gosh, Hibiki, please.
ほら、いつもみんなも。なんで叫ばなきゃいけないの？山に行ったらヤッホーって言うでしょ。あ、じゃあ今のはその代わりなんすね。確かに海にはこれと決まったセリフはないものね。ってわけでみんなもほら、しおりも小日向先輩がそう言うならそれじゃあ気が抜けちゃうってば。
Like so, everyone willingly came to the beach. By the way, I deliberately tagged on that willing part because Shinji was absent today. Let's see. As you can imagine, I've got my fill of seeing women in swimsuits, a story I had heard. It was strange how that made him sound like a playboy, but I better just set that aside for now.
お兄ちゃん、今日は男子一人だけだね。
Sweet. I guess. It honestly doesn't change much of anything for me personally.
それってどういうこと？
Because I am loyal and faithful. It means I only have my eyes for... It means I only have eyes for Riri.
ごちそうさま。
You're welcome. So there you have it.
ゆうくん、今日は一緒に砂のお城でも作りませんか？
Ah, that sounds fun. Sure, sounds perfect to me. Riri often enthusiastically upon her approach, and I couldn't help but answer with a smile. Man, though. Riri, your swimsuit looks great on you.
どうしたんですか、いきなり。
Oh, it's just that I realized I hadn't fully complimented you on it yet. You know, I couldn't look straight at you the last time we went swimming and all.
そういえばそうでしたね。だから私もそのゆうくん。
Huh?
ありがとうございます。ゆうくんの水着姿も素敵です。
Oh, thank you. You know, I'll try my best. Thanks. I don't hold a candle to you, though.
そうですか?
Yeah, especially, your chest is really incredible.
どこを見てるんですか? ゆうくんのエッチ。
I just told you where I was looking. I mean, it's not like I can help that when my girlfriend is in a swimsuit.
はい、そうですよね。しょうがないですよね。
Yes, it just happens.
だから私がゆうくんの胸板や二の腕にどうしても目がいってしまうのも。
Sweet. Riri, you perv.
もう、ゆうくん。
Want to look a bit lower?
というか。
Yes? What?
砂のお城作りはどこに行ったのよ。どこに？
We'll get to it when we'll get to it, alright?
お熱いことで。まったくっすね。恐縮です。
How could I put this? The way she blushed deeply when she responded to that was a totally Riri move. Alright, so yeah. You know, we had our first time together because, you know, Riri had, you know, the underwear she wanted to wear on that night. So yep, she was ready that time. Just look at if that was wide. I was making a joke when I said that was actually wide. Yeah, what was really interesting was, yeah, she had that box since, like, Valentine's Day. It's like you said, yeah, she liked him, like, since way back when, like, well, I mean, like 1 or 2 years ago, right? Yeah, that was interesting. And yeah, then you know, she was a housewife for, like, a day, so yeah, just to prepare for the future. That was fun and cute, too, so yeah, that was nice.